Hi everyone, my name is Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I am going to be showing you the 8-piece Sally Hansen Insta Dry Holo Glow collection. I just picked these up a couple days ago at Ulta. I saw they were on sale at Ulta.com for like $5.59 or $5.49, one of those. And they were out of stock online in some of the colors. So my local store had them, it said, in stock. So I went to my local store, and found all 8 of them. And I had a birthday coupon to use, so I got to use that. And so yeah, I have all 8 colors from the Holo Glow. I don't know when this came out. I'm assuming since it's on sale, it's been out for a little while. But I just wanted to go ahead, pick them up, and show them off to you all. So let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll jump right in. Okay, on my nails, I have all 8 of the colors. If you can see them here, we'll talk about those as we go along. And then I also have them here on a swatch wheel. So we will just get started with this first one right here. These are all scattered holographic polishes. As you can see how pretty that one is. This one is called Shine Bright, and this one has the chunkiest hollow glitter of all of them. All the rest have kind of a smoother, finer hollow glitter in them. So this one you can really see those kind of chunky bits. So this is just kind of like a white, silvery white color with a pink-ish kind of shimmer. It looks like maybe in the bottle a little bit, or maybe it has a silver shimmer. Either way, let's go ahead and take a look at it on the swatch wheel. So I did half of these swatches in black just for this one, and then I did half in black for all of them for the one coats, but this one I did for all of them. So here it is in one coat, half on black, half just on the natural color. And here it is in 2 coats, same thing. And then this one on me is here on my index finger. This is 3 coats. And I used kind of a milky base coat. This is Mermaid Tears from Anchor and Heart. So it's a little bit milky, but I did only use that in 1 coat, so it doesn't really affect the base color that much. I think 2 coats of that would help with that visible nail line, or a blurring base coat, of course, would also help. But I think in 3 coats, this looks very nice. Like I said, I can see my nail line through it, but that doesn't bother me too much. So I would wear this just like this as a manicure. It's kind of a softer look, even though it has those kind of chunky hollow glitter in there. But I do really like that in 3 coats on its own. And then here I put it over 1 coat of a black. I used Sweet and Sour Charcoal, which is just a black crelly kind of a thing. I don't know if that's considered kind of like a darker blurring base coat, or if it's just a color. I'm not really sure. But it was quite opaque in 2 coats. I did do 2 coats here on my nail, and then put just 1 coat of Shine Bright over top. And so you can see what that looks like over a black base. And then I also have just 1 coat of glossy top coat on all of these, and they are all very smooth. The finer milled glitter ones are perfectly smooth. This one with a little bit chunkier, if you really hate any kind of texture, you would want 2 coats of top coat. I'm okay with it. It's like 99% smooth, but there's just like a little bit you can kind of feel that's not perfectly smooth with those chunkier glitters in there. And then here is that same Shine Bright over just a pink base color. I used this polish from Sally Hansen Ring Pop. It's called Strawberry Fun, and I used that as the base on this one. I also just picked this up at Ulta the other day, and these rang up as only $2, even though it didn't say it on the display. These also didn't say they were $5.59 on the display, but they did ring up that way. So if you have these still at your Ulta, they had like 4 or 5 of the colors still from this collection. I picked up a few of them. But anyway, here is that in just one coat of this pink and then 1 coat of Shine Bright over top, and then 1 coat of a glossy top coat. So that's what it looks like over black and over a bright pink. I feel like the shimmer in this one over black is quite silver. You get quite a silver kind of a shimmer, and on its own, I think that's why I considered it to be kind of a silvery white. I think it is a silver shimmer in there, and so yeah, you can see that on its own also. But here it is on the swatch wheel. This is it in 1 coat, and this is it in 2 coats. I will go in and put on a 3rd coat, just to show you what that looks like. And like I said, on my finger, where it was all by itself, was also 3 coats. So we'll put on a 3rd coat here. And next to it here, this is, how many coats did I do on these? This is just, I think this is just 1 coat, and then with a matte top coat. It might be 2 coats with a matte top coat. It could even be 3 coats. I can't remember how many I did on this one. The rest of them I know I did 3 coats, but this one, it's probably 3 coats with the matte top coat. 3 coats all on its own, and 1 coat all on its own, both over black and over just the white color of the swatch wheel. So that one is Shine Bright, 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with a matte top coat. Up next we have kind of a silvery gray. Again, this one has got now the little bit more fine of a holo glitter in there. And these polishes all do look a little bit shifty in the bottles also. And when I was sitting outside earlier today, I do see some shift. I don't know that we'll see it here under these bright LED lights, but outside, both in sun and in the shade, I did see a little bit of shift, but they're not super shifty, but you see a little bit of a shift. And here that one is on me in 3 coats, this finger right here, 3 coats with a glossy top coat. See, it's just a very fine scattered holo glitter in there in that kind of, again, this is sort of a silvery gray base. It wanted to lean, the shimmer in there leans it just a little bit frosty on this one, in my opinion, when I was putting that on last night. But here's that one. This is it in 1 coat. And again, I have half black and half just the natural color, so you can see it's just a little bit gray there in that first coat. And then this is 2 coats all on its own. So here is where we will put on a 3rd coat. And if I didn't mention it, I have 3 coats on my nail with the glossy top coat. So there it is now in 3 coats. Yeah, and for some reason this shimmer just lends it to be a little bit frosty looking. I'm not sure why. It looks fine once it dried down. I don't think it looks too frosty on the nail here, but here is that one in 1 coat over both black and white-ish, and 3 coats all on its own, and 3 coats with a matte top coat. So the matte top coat is going to take away any of that the holo glitter and just sort of leave a kind of fun matte look behind. And I am seeing the shift on the matte one just a little bit easier sitting here than I do when it's there glossy. This one, I didn't even tell you, is called Euphoric. And here it is in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with a matte top coat. Euphoric. Up next, we have a bit of a darker gray or kind of a blackish color. And this one again, just filled with that fine holo glitter. This one is called Chrome Zone. And that's this one here on me. This is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Just a nice, very, very dark charcoal or a black base, and then that hollow glitter coming through. And here is that one on the swatch wheel. Here it is in one coat. Half of it is black, half of it is the natural color, so you can see. This is a bit darker than this last gray that we looked at in that one coat. And here it is in two coats all by itself. And this one is 3 coats with the matte top coat. And we'll go in and put on a third coat here. So there it is. In one coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with that matte top coat. I still kind of like these mattified, even though they take away all that pretty holographic sparkle. And I will take this, I'll take these swatch wheels outside in the sun when I'm done painting on third coats and everything, and show these off in the sun also, so you can see what they look like outside. And this one was Chrome Zone, 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with a matte top coat. Up next is a pretty light purple. This one is called Lustrous Lilac. Just a pretty lilac purple, again with all that hollow glitter. This one looks like it might have kind of a blue shimmer in there. And, oh, here it is on me. It's on my pinky. Again, this is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. These all had very nice formulas. They all went on my nails very well. Well, there was one that was very runny. I'll tell you when we get to that one. But most of these had very excellent formulas. And here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat. Again, I have it half over black. You can't really see any difference over the black for the most part. You may see the shimmer come out a little bit better. And then half of it is just that natural swatch color, 1 coat. Here it is 2 coats, and this one's 3 coats with the matte top coat. So let's go ahead, put on a third coat here. And that deepened it up just a little bit more from that second coat to the third. There that one is. And this is Lustrous Lilac in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with that matte top coat. Up next is one of my favorites. I really like this one. Beautiful blue. This one is called Holo Back. And here it is on me, on my index finger over here. This one seems to have maybe a purplish shimmer in it, looking at the bottle. So this is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. This is the finger that I fixed, if you saw yesterday's video where I fixed the little rip I had in my nail with that Dashing Diva kit. And here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat, half black, half natural. 2 coats all on its own, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. So I will put on a third coat right here for you. I really love this one. It's like a deep denim color. And you get all that hollow goodness in there. So there it is now. 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And that one is Holo Back. And up next, this is the one that was so runny when I put it on my finger. A pretty brown. This one is called On the Glow. Sort of a kind of a coppery milk chocolate sort of a color. And this one looks to have maybe a pink. I think that has kind of a pink shimmer in it. And oh, here it is on me. This one right here, 3 coats with a glossy top coat. It was so runny, it like ran all the way into my sidewalls. It was like halfway down my finger. It was so runny for some reason. All the rest of them were really good formulas, but this one was extra runny. So be careful if you get this one. Could just be my bottle. But here that is in one coat, half black, half natural color. 2 coats and 3 coats with a matte top coat. So I'll put on a 3rd coat here. I really like this brand. I like the Insta Dry brand from Sally, and I like their brushes. This is gonna drip, it's so runny. Nice wide rounded paddle brushes for the Insta Dry line. They do have a really long stem. Can't think of my words. So here is that one on the Glow in 1 coat, and now 3 coats, and 3 coats with that matte top coat. And that's on the Glow. All right, I had to move to a new swatch crown. Call these the swatch crowns. And up next we have a pretty kind of minty sage green. And this one appears to have, trying to see what color shimmer this one has. It's hard to tell. It may just have a lighter green shimmer. I think maybe it does. This one is called All That Shimmers. And it's this one right here on my ring finger. I really like this one too. This is a pretty green, pretty shade of green. This is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. And here it is on my little swatch crown. This is 1 coat. Again, I did half black and left half natural. 2 coats and 3 coats with that matte top coat on top. Go in and put on a 3rd coat. Fuzz. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm liking this kind of minty sage. Very pretty. Here it is, All That Shimmers in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. And the last polish we have here in this 8-piece Holo Glow, and it says it right on the bottle here, so you'll be able to know which ones are part of this collection, is called Limelight. And here is that one on me. 3 coats once again. All of these were 3 coats except for my thumbs. 3 coats with a glossy top coat. This one also is quite a nice, it's a deeper lime, kind of like a, I don't know, just a deep lime. It's very pretty. And this one seems to have, let's see if I can see what color shimmer. This one has sort of like a, it's hard to see it in these lights. Maybe kind of like a peachy colored shimmer almost. Here it is on the swatch wheel. Once again, 1 coat, half black, half natural color, just like this. 2 coats all on its own, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. So we will put on our 3rd coat. All right, there it is. 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats with the matte. And that one is Limelight. Yeah, I like these 2 greens. I like the greens, I like the blue, I like the light purple one, and I kind of really do like this one on its own, 3 coats on its own, the Shine Bright. All right, I will put on a glossy top coat on the swatch wheel where I have painted 3 coats. I'm just using one from OPI. Let's see. Gloss these up and we'll take one final look. All right. So here we had Shine Bright. This is the one that I put the glossy top coat on. That is 3 coats, and then 3 coats matte. And then we went to Euphoric. And this one has got, looks like a green shimmer. I'm able to see it now a little bit easier. This was the 3 coats that I just top coated, and 3 coats matte. Then we moved on to Chrome Zone. And this one might also have, this one has like a purpley, I see some green in there too though, but maybe it's like a shifting one for this one, kind of purple to green, not really sure. But it looks kind of green shimmer in this one, but it looks kind of purple shimmer in the matte one. So this is it, 3 coats with the glossy, 3 coats matte. Moved on to this pretty purple, lustrous lilac. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. One of my favorites. I think this blue is probably my favorite from this collection, and it was Holo Back. 3 coats glossy. It seems to have kind of a greenish shimmer maybe in there. Let's see. It looks greenish on the swatch right here. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. We went to this kind of mocha bronzy brown, which was called On the Glow. 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte. Then we went to the greens here. We had All That Shimmers, 3 coats glossy, 3 coats matte, and Limelight. 3 coats glossy and the 3 coats matte. Here they are one more time on me in that same order. Really liking these. They don't show the holo. I can actually see the holo a bit even under these bright LED lights. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but I can absolutely, especially this chunkier one, but even all of them, I can see the holo glitter coming through, even under the bright light. All right, so that was the Holo Glow 8-piece collection from Sally Hansen Insta Dry. Let's go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll finish up. All right, what did you think? I'm kind of liking this collection. I'm glad I got it on sale, but yeah, I'm kind of loving these colors. This purple and the blue are probably 2 of my favorites, but I do really like the green ones too, both of those. I would probably wear the sagey colored one a little bit more often than the lime. That's a pretty lime color, I have to say. So here they all are. Did you ever pick up this collection? Like I said, it must have been out for a little while now because it is on sale. Or maybe Ulta's just having a sale, I don't know. I did not look the collection up to see when it came out, but here it is. All the colors. And just let me know in the comments if you have any of these, if there's any that catch your eye, you might look into a little bit. Anything else that's on your mind, I would love to hear from you and interact with you in the comments. Otherwise, I will just thank you for stopping in if you are a new viewer, if you haven't been here before. If you like my videos, I would love if you would consider liking the video, leaving me a comment, and subscribing. And if you're returning, thank you so much once again for being here. I really do appreciate all my subscribers, all my viewers. And that's really all I have to show you today. So I'm going to just say goodbye for now. Oh, stay tuned because I'm going to take these out in the sun. And after this goodbye, I will put in a little video of this of these out in the sun. Bye-bye. The next few minutes will show these polishes in the shade outside, in the sun outside a couple different times of the day, once earlier in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then at the very end, the swatch wheels also in the sun. Enjoy.